There's something going on in the housing market that you guys should know about. Realtors are quitting at an alarming rate due to this intense seller's market. This market is not like any other regular market. A lot of people are being outbidded by wealthy investors, buyer's agents. They write offers, and then sometimes the client becomes unhappy because it's over asking price. But then again, it's just a very competitive market. There's nothing these realtors can do. A good thing you can take from this is that it weeds out the realtors that are less determined, so you end up with more experienced realtors or more want to go get it realtors. Recent studies show that 56% of home buyers have been in a bidding war, according to Redfin. At one point in time around April, maybe 2021 or somewhere around that, it was 74.6%. So this has been a very tough market. So I can see the sharp drop off, and it just shows you how intense and toxic it is. Not to mention the recent rise in mortgage interest rates due to the war in Ukraine and investors getting uneasy. Now you have higher interest rates as a buyer. So that means, okay, it's a bad and a good thing. Bad thing is a lot of people are not gonna get. It's not gonna be in their really like best price range. And the other side is the market will become less competitive because it'll be more harder for people to qualify for that loan. Let me show you something, guys. Interest rates were around 3 something, and then soon as the war with Ukraine gets announced or happens, interest rates shot up to 4%, and it's still at 4%. So I'm not too sure how long it's gonna be there. Well, eventually it's going to come down, but this has just made it harder to even be a buyer, and it's also kind of making it'll be hard. Sellers still got the advantage. It's still too many buyers on the market, but it's going to be less buyers. And there was a decrease in mortgage applications, 13.1%, probably due to those rising interest rates. And then we saw a lot of people going into adjustable rate mortgages where the interest rates are slightly lower than the 30-year fixed rate, which honestly is definitely not the smartest thing to do, because when the interest rates are predictable, this could be pretty bad. Now, even coming from a realtor, do not buy a house in today's market. It's just too much. You're going to get overpriced, and you're going to have to pay a little bit more than what you typically is. Now, if you want to do that, you can. But if I was you guys, I would rent, even though it's not honestly, there's a lot of bad things in life, but sometimes you have to go with the thing that's probably even better, that's going to put some shelter over your head. I would rent and wait till there's more inventory out on the market to where there's a balance between sellers and buyers, instead of just, paying overpriced, because I know a lot of you guys do not want to pay overpriced. So I would rent and then wait it out. I am going to show you guys the monthly supply of homes. From this graph, you can tell how crazy demand is. 6.1 months of inventory of January 2022. And then this is still a seller's market. This is just how crazy that it is. A balanced market is somewhere in between 4 and 6. In January 22, it was 6.1, which was very slightly leaning towards buyers, but it does not feel that way at all. It is very clearly a seller's market. Sellers are getting a lot of more money over asking price, up to 100K over the asking price. Luckily, spring is coming up, and data shows that during that time, there is more of a housing boom. Builders start to build more houses, and that will hopefully bring it down just a considerable amount. But if you guys are really desperate on getting a home, if I was you, I would lock in on those interest rates. Interest rates have been historically low. People are just now getting shaken because interest rates have started to rise. So if I was you, I would lock in that interest rate because it can fluctuate even higher. Pay the extra lock-in fee. Even though it's 4%, this is historically low interest rates. The interest rates have been the lowest it's been in a while. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.